a lot of you guys have asked me, we put up a vlog, it was Babyflo'S back. And now I'm making a much different announcement, and I want to give you all of the tea. It's beautiful, it's wonderful. It's just a little bit sad, I guess, when you really think about it, because I have not officially announced this. But check out the first part of the vlog that you missed.
Fallon Taylor,
little lady with a great challenge in front of her. This is Flo.
Babyflo'S. She wins the world championship. And the winner's circle for that cowgirl.
Fallon Taylor will win.
She's riding a new horse, Oliver Champion Flo.
One of the babies for Babyflo'S.
Low to the flow.
Hush money.
Hush money.
Oh, the hush money.
Just like to thank Jesus and the tractor driver and all the veterinarians and Dr. David, especially Dr. David, the guy that held the water hose to get the stone out of her stomach, my mother for staying alive long enough to know that she stayed alive. Okay, Mama, you're okay.
1641
okay.
with a slip. 1641, okay. That could have caused turn the
okay.
lead right there with that little slip around number 3.
Yeah, you did great, lady. You did great. You did great, lady. She's so upset with herself. Mama, you're the best in the world. You're the best in the world.
There we go. 1657.
Thank you, Mama. Thank you. Yes. Good girl, Mama.
Nicely done. 1768.
Good girl, Mama.
1768.
Oh, Mama.
Cody, you're up.
Hey, hey.
Shelby, get ready.
Hey, is my mare hurt? Oh, she's fine, Co. Make your run. Oh, Cody, she bowed a tendon. Cody, she bowed a tendon. She bowed a tendon. What does that mean? I think she bowed a tendon. I only have a fix for the foot. I could end her career if I hurry the tendon, if it is a tendon.
Optimism, but I'm going to sound a little pessimistic to you by saying this, but I don't want you to have any surprises down the road. This tendon injury very well could end her athletic career. This one, it looks ugly. It's not just a conventional bow. She can still be a productive broodmare if we can't get her back athletically.
He's given you that same news before and it worked out okay.
Babyflo'S bad. She might not ever run again.
Ready or not. Here I come. You can't hide.
I'm just gonna not beat around the bush and just let you know you guys are gonna see Babyflo running this vlog at the end. I've cried, you might cry, goosebumps are included with this vlog, get ready. We've had a really, really cool week, and today is actually my mom's birthday, who passed in 2020, so it's a super emotional day, comes with like incredibly low levels of dopamine. So, and I highly recommend this to anyone going through anything, go do something that you love, no matter what it costs or what you've got to do. We took the day off of work. We're kind of working. I'm still running barrels. We're still vlogging. But this day was about getting out of the house, making sure everybody felt good, getting on the road and doing something we love. And I told you guys we weren't going to overhype Babyflo'S next run so that we can just like take the gas out of the vlog gods from something potentially going wrong and just coming to a barrel race. Now, what's so special about today, I don't know if you can tell, my hair is frizzy, my clothes are soaking wet, I've been rained all day, but a really special moment happened at our house mega ranch. We went up on top of what we call the prayer hill, and we were showing off the prayer hill to our friend Bruce, who we call Hawk. And Bruce married Alex and I. He also married Jesse and Steven, so he's a very special friend of ours, and he's also our friend Lauren's dad, and Lane that helps us decorate. So he's family, and so we took him on top of prayer hill, and he goes, you know what's so cool? And he just randomly told us a story about a guy that lost his dad, and every single time that it rained, he knew his dad was there.
We're in Arizona. We're in the middle of a desert. We didn't see a cloud all week. We're sitting in the tunnel getting ready to come out. Probably the hardest rain I've ever seen in my entire life. Pouring in. Tanner's always in front, and you just knew what that meant to him.
For the biggest moments in Tanner Morgan's life, his dad Ted was always there. One morning, his wife Pat was journaling through her grief when a storm outside brought her peace inside.
I just felt the rain was washing away fear and the anxiety. I just felt something different after that day. The rain just then became a symbol to me.
The day after his father's service, Tanner went back to Minnesota to prepare for the upcoming season. That fall, the Golden Gophers went 8-4 and earned a trip to the Guaranteed Rate Bowl game in Phoenix, Arizona.
When we walked out, I felt something. I looked up and it was raindrops, and I couldn't help but laugh. I was like, okay. It was kind of a reassurance that my dad was definitely watching and was there in spirit.
18-6, the final score, Minnesota with the win.
There's a peace in believing those lost never really leave, that they are still here, still showing up, sharing these moments, showering us in love.
Today it's been raining. I feel like mom is here. I feel like Nene approves. I've had many emotional moments. I'm going to save you from those. I had to get my stuff together in the back of the alleyway. I had to get it together in the truck. But now your girl is okay. I was okay crying too. I was just super emotional about the significance of this day. And we are going to have some fun today. So today I'm going to do an exhibition run on Smoke Show and see where she clocks with all of these guys. I'm going to run Hush Money, Lolo, and the queen, Babyflo. You guys may be asking what this is right here, not spawns, but these are to help with breeding season. That blue light helps them to regulate the light. So for the shorter days, it actually kind of tricks their hormones into thinking that it's still summer, so they're the most fertile, longer days, all of those things. So when we go to flush embryos, we have a little bit of an easier time, hopefully. Okay, now it's time for Smoke Show's exhibition. These are on the same open stakes as the girls ran on. So let's see how she does. All right, I wanted to kind of gas it and see what she did if I didn't sit down for the turn, and she did exactly what I told her to. She ran by the third. So now I know going into BFA to sit down a little early, give her an opportunity to turn. I couldn't be more pleased with her. You guys, Smoke Show is absolutely incredible, and she ran a 16.7. That is right there, a 10th off Hush Money, half a second-ish off all the big names here. I'm beyond excited about her fraternity year, and thank you guys for all the encouragement, all the DMs that you've sent about how much you believe in us. I'm really excited to take her on the road and see what she's got. All right, you guys, it's time for Hush Money to take off and make a run. Oh, by the way, we're here at 377 Arena in Stephenville. I give this jackpot a 10 out of 10. It is 5-star Ritz-Carlton luxury jackpot. It is an absolutely massive arena. You can't even take it all in from here. But they have an arena designated just for exhibitions that are the same stakes as the open jackpot, which is so cool. So you're able to get so much done away from home. We drive 2.5 hours one way to come to this jackpot. So really, really excited to be here. Thank you to everyone that puts this on. I am not sponsored or affiliated with 377 Arena in any way, but I'm just telling you it's absolutely worth the drive. All right, it is time for Miss Hush Money to take off and show us what she's got. Okay, not my best run, not my worst run. What I'm really excited about with Hush Money in this run is that she's really running hard. There was a portion of last year where she just didn't fire really hard. She kind of got tired, maybe a little body sore. Nothing really wrong, just started to kind of fizzle out a little bit. So I was trying to find that spark. We found that her living in the pasture 100% of the time really does something for her, and she really loves it, where Lolo absolutely does not. So we found kind of what works for everybody here at Mega Ranch, and Hush Money made an amazing run. I had to do a lot and steer a lot and kind of overcorrect in a few places, but overall it felt really good, and she was a 16.6. All right, there's a 15.9 in the lead. You guys, Sherry Servey is here, Andrea Klein, Haley Kinsel, Cheyenne Wimberly, and more. This is a salty, salty jackpot, so I'm really excited to make a run. A 15.9 is in the lead. Now it's time for Lolo to make a run. All right, Lolo felt incredible. Again, there was a few places where I could have done a little bit better. There was a few places where I was stupendous and she was amazing. So we're gonna take that for a win. I was a 16.099. I'm right up there in the top 3-ish somewhere. So we're gonna take it, but now it's time for the queen.
Here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come, you can't hide. Gonna find you and take it slowly. Ready or not, here I come. You can't hide. Ready or not. Ready or not.
Okay, so after that run, what I decided was I definitely wanted to take her to a pro rodeo in Fort Worth, Texas. You guys have seen me compete here a lot. I've been competing on Lolo primarily throughout this fall because it's kind of the only pro rodeo around and it's only an hour up the road. So I decided I'm going to take Baby Flo and run her in a performance again. Well, here's that run. You woodies, mama? It's a little chilly.
Be a good night not to buck me off, okay? Ooh. Ooh. We have to let the cinch out because Sis has been enjoying that semi-retirement life. Those hand-delivered cookies every night. Mama, you the best in the world, Mama.
Our next cowgirl, 7 times the international finalizer 2014 World Champion.
Ready or not.
After this run, I have officially decided that that was Babyflo'S pro rodeo retirement run. The reason is I hit a barrel. I'd love to end on top. I would love to go win the American on her, but I came to a realization after revisiting Babyflo from 2 years ago. It's kind of like getting back in a relationship you'd already gotten out of. I had already grieved not being able to run Babyflo anymore, and I just really want her to be able to be retired in a way where it's our decision and I'm not being forced to retire her. She's sound, she feels happy, she's healthy. Like, I want to be able to go, okay, that was enough. Like, I just wanted that one run that Dr. John told me that I could get, and I got more than that. I got some practice runs. I ran her at 377 Arena in Stephenville, which you saw in this vlog. And when I took her to the pro rodeo, I was like, I have so many generations on the ground. I have 30 colts on the ground. I'm revisiting something that I'm just doing for selfish purposes, which is fine. If you've done that, that's fine too. I'm not judging you. But the decision had to be made, and I'm happy to announce that Babyflo is officially retired. Now, that doesn't mean that I'm not going to be riding her around and letting Brand ride her, and if Harlow wants to ride her, and letting her be turned out every day with her friends like usual. It just means that you're not going to see her at another competition. That was it. And while my heart breaks a little bit, it is almost like closing the book and going, Fallon, you've really got to concentrate on the next generation, your next colts, getting back to the NFR on something else if I so desire. Whenever I desire to do that, we'll let you guys know. And just like focusing on this futurity that's coming up and the BFA and all these things that I'm working so hard on the next generation, to go back and ask Babyflo to perform at any sort of level just didn't feel like I wanted it to feel. So I loved her getting to hear her name. I loved the pictures. I loved the alleyway footage. I loved making a run with my whole family there. But I want to show the world what she has left us, what she's produced, what's here in the barn, what we're progressing to, and be able to just like put bubble wrap, put some plastic on the couch, if you will, and just be like, she's the queen forever. And I don't want to make a bunch of runs that are just like off pace or not like her because she barely ever, gets to make competitive runs. I would rather her go out as who we know her. And I think all of you guys can totally respect that. But it's time to just say, she's not old. She's 16, she'll be 17 in 2023. So she's not an old horse. There are horses competing at the professional level that are 20, 24, 25. Not a lot at Babyflo's level that have gone to the NFR multiple times, that have won a world title or two. There's not a lot going that far, but she's done enough. So it's time for just treats, get chubby, make some more babies, and that's it. And to answer anybody's question, Babyflo will never carry her own foal. just because it does run a lot of risks for horses like her, especially because she's already had that surgery for that big intralift that she had in her belly in 2020. So we are not going to risk her foaling out her own foal. So she'll be an embryo transfer every single time, and we'll continue to ride her and play with her and keep her in really tip-top shape so that her top line carries a lot of muscle. I'll make sure and go get on her for nostalgia anytime that I want to. The important thing is that Baby Flo retired with us all being able to love and hug on her every single day, for her to be able to meet people that come over, for her to continue to produce foals, for her to be happy and healthy, and that's what we wanted. So I know that you know, a lot of people probably thought that I retired her in 2020. We've been working to rehab her for 2 years just to be able to run her one more time at a pro rodeo, and we did. And so I just want to thank you guys for this part of our journey. It's time for me to like put on my big girl panties, buckle up, quit like thinking. It's been like right here, like you could always get on Baby Flo and look really cool and go win a bunch of stuff. I want to take that option away and take my power back and be like, let's go get these colts completely finished. Let's go run Smoke Show. Let's go get all of these other babies that you guys have watched Flomello grow up, and Slickerita, and all these horses that are ready to start being trained for futurities. So I need to take this option off the table for my clarity, for my goals, to start manifesting new things. And so we're doing that today. And I just wanted to say thank you guys for all of your love and support. I know that this is a great decision, and I know that you'll support me in it too. But you guys, this needed to be its own vlog. So thank you for coming back after we made the original vlog and then we just didn't feel right about it. So we decided to make a remix and tell you guys and just be fully transparent, because you've been with us for what, 12 years on YouTube, maybe even 13. So we owe you full transparency and just wanted to give it to you. If you're not already subscribed, please make sure to subscribe to the channel, because I'm gonna buckle down and double down now that I have my safety net cut and I have to really, really focus on our next rodeo champion. I want to show you that entire journey. You guys have already seen us winning at pro rodeos. You've seen us placing at futurities. Now it's time to really buckle down. So you guys make sure to subscribe, ding the notification bell. If you like this vlog, make sure to give it a thumbs up. And as always, don't forget to count your blessings, drink your protein, and say thank you to Jesus. See you next time.